Okay, this is just an example of what your final presentation, your published work might look like. You'll be using iMovie along with a number of other technologies which we will have listed for you. Essentially, you're going to walk through the various tasks that you completed. You're going to show us your published work. You'll link that up through YouTube links to the published video. All this will make sense in a second. We'll need to see the digital literacy graphic. And then you can go through and talk about individual tasks. We do want to see in your video presentation the various aspects of digital literacy of which you achieved. I might say in my first task I was critical because I did an evaluation of a fashion show. I was also explanatory because I picked fashion as my focus and I feel I know quite a bit about that. I conducted e-safety through the use of a pen name. I also was able to increase my functioning skills because I used a couple of online, etc. Web 2.0 technologies. I was using a Mac. I used video, this and that. Published my first work on the site TripAdvisor. This is my first piece. I did this for task 1. I did an evaluation of New York Fashion Week. And now I'll go on to discuss the certain aspects that I thought in my published piece. Alright, so just get a recap of how this is going to work. So essentially you want to focus on sharing your work, going through the various tasks, itemizing, for example, the different elements of digital literacy, explaining how you were creative, how you might have been explanatory, what steps you took to safeguard with e-safety, what technological skills in terms of functional skills you developed. Do this for each of the tasks. And you can see with the task 2, it might look something like this. I go through this. I would talk about how I did these certain things for my task 2 as well. But we want to see with your final product, which once again will be an iMovie, want to see the digital literacy graphic, probably towards the beginning, as you can see in the example. Want to see the different task. Want to see your task and see what aspects of digital literacy that each one of your written pieces represents. We want to see physically what your work looks like as it appears on the internet. You can do that with the screenshots. Let's see, it might look like this. Also want to see the icons of the logos of the various sites you publish your work at. So if I did produce maybe a critique of a film for my task 2 at IMDb, I could put that. Also want to see the specific or major link for the website. In this case, it's at the bottom. Want to see once the YouTube video is uploaded, we want to see the links to your work as the video plays, and that'll be through the video editing features within YouTube. And if there's anything else you would want to add or think of, we can just put that on our collaborative document and we can share that with our colleagues. Now what we want to hear, because you'll be doing the voiceover just like I'm doing a voiceover for this video right now, talk about your task. What was your objective? What did you want to do with that? And a lot of emphasis we placed on your specific interests. What interests or passions did you incorporate, or did you mesh with that writing task? How did you successfully achieve incorporating the different elements of digital literacy? That's what you're going to have that list. You're going to talk about it. What type of writing? So if you obviously you critiqued the film, or if you evaluated a hotel, or if you wrote a poem, or if you created a fictitious Facebook page for a band, let us know what that was. And of course that goes back to the final bit, what site. So all of this, you will be seeing and hearing things simultaneously, so it'll be a collection of visual elements and of course your audio voiceover. So this is the site I did for my task 2, etc., etc. I did a movie review on IMDb, and I'll go through all that. I'll show you what it would look like. The link would pop up right about now so my viewer can go and read my published work. And the technology we're using are screenshots. We did this quite a bit in class. All these will be linked in terms of tutorials and how you can do this. An option would also be the screen capture video. You saw from the first work in this specific video here, I was using a screen capturing tool. You can use that as well. It's not mandatory. Final piece will be created with iMovie. You upload this to YouTube, and within the YouTube editing features you will add the hot links essentially, which will link your viewers directly to your published work.